Why, when a sudden death occurs, there is always a man to blame, a black man to frame. Where a lion dwells, there is always a lamb running wild, covered in its mother's blood. Who do we blame? The mother. She asked for such an end, didn't she? Why, when a tree falls from a clean cut, we blame nature for its cruelty? When fish show up on our shores, who do we blame? Nature. Because nature is cruel and selfish. It does not care if you live or die. Nature is unkind. Who do we blame? Do we blame a child for being afraid of touch? Do we blame a child for its cries? Do we blame the world for being cruel, or do we blame ourselves? Who do we blame when the only thing to fear in the dark is a man, where his hands cannot do the most harm? Who do we blame when the only thing you fear is yourself? Look in the mirror. Are you frightened yet? In a world where the worst thing to happen was yourself, when we are the monsters we've always painted, the ones we were taught to fear, who do we blame? Do we blame God for all that has occurred like we always do? It is never ourselves. Who are we blaming? Who do we stare at when all things have failed? What are we doing about it? Who are we blaming when the world is falling? When the world is failing? Because it is never yourself. I always blame me for all others have done to the world. I blame me. I blame me for not being strong enough to heal the whole world. I will never blame you, because it will always be me. Because I never stood up and shouted. Because I kept quiet when the world needed me the most. Because I never tried to see the good in the world. I chose to give up on it. I chose to give up on you. I know better than to do that. Because even a dying world is a world worth fighting for, in hopes to maybe save it. Even I can wake those who are lost. It will never be you. It will always be me. Mine to carry, mine to try and save. This world will always be mine to die fighting for. I will always blame me. It is never anyone's fault but mine. I throw myself under, but I don't care. I can never blame the world, even when it is to blame for the pain it has caused. Even when we are to blame, I will love.